Netflix, Rhythm and Flow. You're looking at the winner of season 2. There was times where they showed you either doubted yourself or you doubted the process of things that was happening. But when it happened, you came through and you showed up and you showed out. Where was God in the process through all of this?
You know, y'all can question whatever, but you can't stop what God got for you. I already know. I got no fear in my heart because I believe in God. Like, I believe in the purpose of what I'm doing. Like, win or lose, it don't matter. Like, I'm going out there knowing my destiny don't change with rhythm and flow. Thank you. Shout out to y'all, but my destiny and my purpose don't change. Like, if I'm sitting there thinking like, oh, if I don't get rhythm and flow, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. That mean I don't know my purpose, because your purpose can't be wavered by nothing or nobody. So I already knew God did, and it was prophetic because I came up here, I rapped on God did. You got me up there on rhythm and flow, and then I meet DJ Khaled. So it's like God did for real. I ain't even know that. I spoke it. Everything I did, I spoke it. So like,
word up.
That's my mentality, you know, every time.
No doubt. And let's take it there, right? About being connected and having a relationship with God. It's about awareness, right? Whether you are aware of your struggle, your pain, and your blessings, having the awareness is everything, because I know you wrote everything on the spot during the show. So the fact that you put in a bar and you said, God did, Khaled, another one, that's the type of stuff that resonates with audiences, because in today's culture, everything is so microwave and the attention spans are so short, but they know what's on point, right? They know what time it is, what's on time, and they know Khaled for another one and all of that. And the fact that you wrote everything on the spot, everything during the show, you didn't have anything pre-canned or pre-written, to have that awareness and then to communicate that, it's not an accident to me that you won or got the reactions that you got live on the show, because even if they weren't aware that you wrote it on the spot, the fact that you delivered it in that way, it was very much in the moment. And there's a lot to be said about that. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that awareness is also, you know, God speaking through you, right? And I'm not even not trying to sound no way, but I just want to say that awareness is everything, because it's so easy to get distracted by social media and the cap. You just got to be aware. That's what makes Jay-Z successful, because he's very much aware of who he is. So when he does songs, you feel him because you understand him. And I feel like the audience connected with you because you were speaking your truth in your moment, because you were self-aware in the moment.
Hey, shout out to all them contestants, because, I mean, of course, people going to have their critiques and they going to compare us to season 1 and they going to do all these things, but they got to realize in real life, you had 2 days, 3 days to make a song from scratch, learn it, memorize it, and make a performance to it. So, you know, with all of the little small missteps and things that you do, at the end of the day, your favorite artist is not under that pressure. They don't got to do that.
Right.
They song been out for a month or years, and they going on tour that they done planned. Right. So it was real life. You know, y'all looking at it through a TV screen and make them quick critiques, but we really put our art on the line. So, I mean, shout out to every contestant that did that, because we signed up to be critiqued.
Right.
And you know how they say, like, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about it. So it's like we signed up to really put ourselves on the line. So, and with me going in there, making every rap and doing that, like, I got no regrets.
There's so many people that have to be proud of you, man, because honestly, watching the show, there was so much about your story that I didn't know personally, because we talked and we chopped it up. And remember, we was freestyling after the joint, you know what I'm saying? Like, the vibe was there, but like, I didn't know like your whole story. So I do appreciate the fact that Netflix told your story in full. And honestly, I wish they would have told a lot more story of a lot of the other artists, you know, and not as much B-roll, you know, even showing the performances and the auditions, even if they were no's, that would have been cool. For the uninitiated, I casted on the show. I casted Dre. Dre was the first person I called. When they said, this is what we're looking for, Atlanta, blah, 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 this and that. First person I called was DRETL. He got the receipt. So if y'all want him, hit him. Now, don't hit him, because I know your DMs is crazy right now. And that's the thing, being top of mind with people, just believing in yourself and betting on yourself to be out there. So when people are moving and shaking because hip hop is something you live and not something you do like rap is, you just keep moving. And then when these opportunities come, you got to pass it forward to the next person. And that's exactly what happened with Dre. But at the end of the day, you got to give it up to God.
I remember when I first started platform, I feel like Drake was up here.
Yeah,
Drake Jones.
Drake Jones.
Okay,
what's
so
up?
that's my homie, and everything connected. I don't really believe in coincidences. People be like, coincidence. Like I just be like, God did. You hear me? So like, I really be saying that, and that's why I loved that song when I heard it and I freestyled on it. But I don't really believe in coincidences because I met Drake in college. He was going to Kennesaw State. I'm going to Georgia State, and we was in NSEG, which is basically like a miniature version of Rhythm and Flow for college. Like, you compete against other schools.
What?
Yes, like, and they select their top artists.
Okay. So
like Georgia State top artists versus Kennesaw State's top artists versus the Morehouse, Clark, Atlanta, Spelman, right? This is what the program is, right? Shout out to NSEG, by the way. And that's how I meet Drake. And I knew Drake, of course, because he was on the rap game when I was growing up, you know, in Atlanta. Like, if you grew up here and you was a kid, you was a rapper, like, you was watching the rap game. So I'm low-key, like, I'm a fan already. And I meet him in college, right? Boom. I follow him. We chop it up. He like my style. I'm already a fan. I see him on High Off Life. I hit him up like, yo, how do I get on this platform?
Yeah.
He sent me your contact.
Yeah.
And then that's when I check out the platform and I'm like, yo, this crazy. Daylight, London B. I mean, heavy hitters. It's not even about the views or the numbers. It's just about the authenticity that the platform have. And like, I just felt it. I was like, I don't know, but for some reason I feel like this platform gonna change my life if I go up here. That's what I was feeling like in my spirit. And I showed some of my other homies that rap. That was like, it's cool, but I don't know if they was willing to make the investment. And I was like, I was willing to make the investment and like just seeing what I got out of it. Not just the platform or that video. It went crazy.
Right.
Because, you know, it's God did. Y'all go check it out. It's still up. That video went crazy, but it was bigger than that. It was the relationship. It was Rhythm and Flow. It was $250,000. Honestly, like, it's one thing leads to another. I don't just be like, oh, I got on Rhythm and Flow and I won. Like, no, I did this, and then I won. So like, you know, I never let no one get in my head about like what I did, because I know the whole story and how it happened.
And I'm glad that you're telling the story because people need to know. And if anything, I don't care if it's us or somebody else, another platform. And to be clear, we're not a platform, we're an outlet, because it's not about what we can do for you, but what you do with the outlet. You got to bring this same energy that Dre brought. You got to bring the same energy that Jazz brought, that Donald brought, that Daylight brought, that London brought. Like, you got to fucking rap. There's so much power in the verse and the spoken word. And a lot of people, they think a cypher is just rapping for the camera, or they think rapping is just something that you do for the camera and like it's some cute shit. Nah, this is an art form. This goes back to Stretch and Bobbito. This goes back to Funk Flex and like people that like, this is like the B-side of your single, where the single is like, oh, this is a jam. But the B-side, when you can't tell your story, you telling your story in your rhymes and your faith in your rhymes. God did. And that's what these freestyles and these platforms represent. So shout out to any platform that's doing anything. Just make sure you do it right and make sure it's a platform for people to tell their stories and not to fucking do their single. I'm cool on that. I don't need to see your single. It's just so crazy where we're at with it right now.
It's literally,
you know what I'm
crazy.
saying?
Like,
there's just so much going on the internet right now, right? And like, I'm in the chats and I see the links and stuff. And everybody's hearing it, right? This controversy about who should have won, this and that. And I have thoughts on that, but I'm not going to wax poetic now because I'll talk a lot. Punt it over to you, whatever you got to say about it. Everybody's like, clearly J Taj is the most polished, got robbed, cancel season 3, all that is. Unfiltered, uncut, what are your feelings and thoughts just about you taking the crown home and just everything that's coming at you 1,000 miles an hour?
First of all, shout out to J Taj. That's my bro in real life, and we was close on that show. Not after we became the top 2 people that was standing there before that. You know, I met him on that show and we just clicked. I said it before they announced the winner. We was on stage. I said I look up to him. You know, I hope when I'm his age, I could be just half of what he is. Because aside from being the artist that he is, he an amazing guy. He real. But yeah, to address all of the people that got something to say about it, I'ma just say this. I never doubt myself, because a lot of, you know, if you look too hard into it, you will start to doubt yourself, or do you deserve what you got? But that's why I say I know my purpose. I know my destiny. Like, do you believe in God or not? You know, not to get, I ain't gonna get religious on nobody, but what God has for you is for you, period. It don't matter, bro. It do not matter. I could have been going against Kendrick Lamar. If God said it's for DRETL, then it's for me. And you know what? At the end of the day, it's 2 different artists, it's 2 different ages, it's 2 different styles, and everyone had something to say about, oh, well, they said J Taj is too polished, but DRETL has the most potential. But look at D Smoke, wasn't he polished? That was a whole different set of judges. So if Lotto, Luda, and DJ Khaled wanted to judge it off what they wanted to judge it off, that's great. Who's the better performer? 1,000% is J Taj. I would hope so, because he's 10 years older than me. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to, listen to me, I want to be like J Taj when I get there. So it's no disrespect to him. And I called him and we chop it up almost every day. I told him, I said, look, don't ever feel bad for me for any love that you get, because you deserve it. I'm a grown ass man. Yeah. You know, like, and I'm really from the hood. I've seen worse. I've heard worse. Like, I don't let comments destroy my day. Like, I go through real life shit. If I was letting comments destroy my day, I signed up to be in the wrong industry. So it's like, in all the people that's hating, I just love it, because I've been an underdog my whole life. So when I won, it just felt a little weird, you know, because I'm used to being in this underdog position. I honestly wouldn't have it no other way. Yeah. Like, I'm 23, bro. Like, give me 10 years and let's see where they at now and what they saying about DRETL. They gonna say, oh, remember all that hate. Let the apology be loud as the disrespect, because I'm gonna write my bars every time, and I respect the game and I study the game. So if whatever they saw about me from a TV show, cool. Like, I rap, bro. Come on.
Anybody that's making content, I'm gonna shout out you content creators. I'm gonna call you. Anybody making reaction videos about how the show is fixed, Jay got robbed, and no disrespect to Jay. Hella cool. You know what I'm saying? Hella cool. But I feel like some of the fanfare that you see online, videos, reaction videos, comments, blogs, YouTube videos, a lot of that shit feels a little sheepish, where it's like, oh, this is the thing to talk about. Literally. So we gonna talk about it. And it's like, man, develop your own opinion, because I'm gonna challenge y'all. You know, I ain't just talking shit. I'm gonna challenge you. If you go back and look at the show, look at the competitions, you know what I'm saying? Look at the stages, right? When Jay performed, and a lot of artists, when they performed, it was like, and let's just bring it back to Jay. This is a man who's been doing it for a long time. He's confident in his artistry, and he put it on display. And it's like, and you're just watching it. You know? That's why if you go back to the reactions of the judges, they're like, got it. They probably said that on one episode. Somebody probably was like, you got it. But when Dre performed, Dre constantly met the moment, wrote in the moment, and exceeded the moment. He met the moments, and then the judges was just always impressed. I'm going to take it back to a battle way back in the day. Super Nat versus Juice. Juice from Chicago versus Super Nat. Juice is the most qualified MC, sick MC off the top. Super Nat was a very in-the-moment MC battle rapper. And there's just like, you know, I think it might have been the Rap Olympics where Eminem had lost. Maybe he got third place. Super Nat versus Juice. Super Nat ends up winning. And people were just like, yo, Juice was robbed, blah, 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 this and that. And I was in that company as well, because clearly Juice is the more better MC. But when you're in the moment, Super Nat was going crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I was there for the finale. I saw Jay's theatrics, and that shit was crazy.
Insane.
When he did his thing, I was like, yo, represent. But when you came out, bro, you flipped the room upside down. When you said, I put you on Netflix for real, the whole crowd, it wasn't like, all right, guys, everybody get hype. They didn't need that. Because when you came out and you did that, and you said that shit, everybody was like, oh, shit. Like, who the fuck is this? I promise you, that was the reaction. Because I'm in the crowd.
Yeah,
like,
and it's so crazy because, bro, TV in real life don't translate the same. Like, the energy in the room don't. So it's like people could just watch it and be like, I'm sitting on the couch and, like, they was telling me, you know, the whole Hitmaker situation. It was a lot of back and forth. And they was telling me, like, look, the phone call, don't do it. You're going to throw the energy off. You dropping the beat too long. Because I dropped the beat at, like, 1 minute. So I literally talk straight violins. Because I'm like, no, bro. Like, they don't know I can talk. Like, I just want to talk to these niggas for real.
Yeah.
So I talk. And, like, so the crowd's facing me. They're looking at me and I'm looking at the judges and I'm sitting on this couch and the beat dropped and like soon as the beat dropped, I started bobbing. The first thing I said, with that other nigga, you just on Netflix and chill. Fuck around with DRETL and get on Netflix for real. And I see Lotto, she like,
and that's that MC
you know, so
shit,
it's like,
bro.
you know, I'm just trying to,
shit.
and you know, so it's like I said, I'm gonna keep saying shout out to Jay, shout out to Diamond, shout out to Surah, shout out to all of them. But it's like, if y'all mad over what the judges chose, like, bro, like, take it up with God. You feel me? Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Pray about it.
I
got
know
the whole family praying
the
on it.
pen that I put in, like, and I think it's like you said, bro. It be a lot of monkey see, monkey do stuff on the internet because if you really listen to the pen, bro, like, what are you talking about? Like,
Thanks.
but hey, like I said, I just get to prove them wrong, bro. Hey, look, even for all the haters, get what? If you hate me, I still love you. Be blessed. Y'all can't shake me. Y'all ain't gonna turn me into an asshole, you know?
Yeah. But let's also too, let's put everybody on who may not be tapped in because they arguing and they not taking the time to listen. You and J Taj got a record right now.
J Taj project, Little Jerry Demos, it's crazy. And the whole project is crazy. It's an EP. And we got a record on there called Can't Lose. It's the outro. And like, it's just, I'm so glad that he allowed me to get on his record and he trusted me enough to get on his record. And also, it's I ain't gonna say it's outside of my lane, but it's a J Taj record. So DRETL hopped on a J Taj record. And I mean, it's going crazy. The people are loving it. I think it's like at maybe 200,000 streams. It was just dropped recently.
Yeah.
So it's going crazy. It's like the Netflix singles that were put out.
Is it like a post on Rhythm and Flow so people can actually comment it and shut the fuck up? Or is it just like streaming and then nobody can like comment in one place? You see what I'm saying?
For the Can't
singles,
Lose record?
Yeah.
For the J Taj and DRETL record?
Yeah.
No, so I don't think it's a post on Rhythm and Flows. I actually need to like, right? Look, I really
hold the powerful accountable. You know what they talking about. Put the shit up. And it's like, yo, like, dead the shit. Piece the shit.
Everything that I drop is gonna be more validation. It's just, like, I literally like, fuck, I'm finna put this shit out.
Yo, it's like Lil Wayne, bro. When Lil Wayne was talking about, like, I pull up in an S edition, they be like, no, he didn't. I was like, who the fuck is this guy?
Right.
And now he's the greatest.
Right. And, bro, it's what's so crazy. I think it was little small things that started with the offbeat shit. Like, first, I remember, bro, Boondook say a lot. When we got
shout out Boondook in the building.
Shout out Boondook, bro. When we got to the auditions, like we had instrumentals, and like literally the day of the audition, they were like, we're changing y'all beat slightly, like making it a different version. So like the beat didn't drop at the same second. So like when I first got out there for my audition, I was like, that first beat drop just threw me off. Literally, I got right on track though. It wasn't like I was rapping off beat. And like, bro, that opportunity meet preparation, I thought my shit, but to me, it might have been the best audition. I feel like my shit went crazy. But anyway, you know, they couldn't say none about a rap battle. My opponent choked. Shout out to Cali. That's my boy. But like, one off beat, not even a little bit. You know, we can go all day about the cipher, about the rap battle. I will give people this. The one time where I felt like I was a little behind or a little bit ahead was that single record. And yes, high definition. If you ever performed with in-ears in for the first time, I feel like you was off. I've never done it before, and that was the first time on Rhythm and Flow. They're like, look, we got these in ears. So you got the house music, and then you got what's in your ears, and you basically have to block out the speakers of the whole auditorium and listen to what's in your ears. And that shit is tricky if you never did it before. So the first time in my whole life that I ever performed with some ears in was when I did high definition. And it's like, bro, as an artist that are older than me, they're used to this shit. I'm like, wow, what is this shit?
Barely. Not everybody got that privilege to fucking rap with in-ear headphones. Let's be fucking real about it.
Right, so, I mean, I give people that, but to take one narrative and just run that, like, I done seen shit like DRETL was off beat every single round. I'm like, bro, I give y'all one round for a few seconds at most.
Right, but let's unpack that a little. Let's unpack that a little more, because what I appreciate is that you also feeding off of the crowd that's genuinely reacting to what you're saying. Right. So if they're going like this, you're kind of like, yeah, because when you rhyme, you like say, yeah, like you like, feel me. You know what I'm saying? Literally. And then you rhyme it, and then it's like you kind of just going. And like once you start, it's a train that's moving. You're not gonna stop. You're not gonna be like, oh, not gonna go like this. Literally. I seen a concert at Crypto. This fool was rapping with auto-tune and was going like this and was rapping and singing. I'm like, bro, you doing auto-tune. Why you even going like this? Right. You know what I'm saying? You was just going off of the feeling and the vibe. And I feel like, again, like you said, the energy doesn't translate when you're in person. And when it's on tape, it's like watching a rap battle where it's like, yo, that shit was crazy when you hear it on tape. But if like you wasn't there in person, you wasn't gonna feel the energy. You don't know. So all I'm saying is that like folks need to keep that in mind. But the Easter egg, or just what to look out for, is the judge's genuine reaction. Anytime the artist performed and they seen Dre perform, they was like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, all right. And like you said, it's two different artists and two different styles. And Jay can walk into any label right now and be like, what's up with it? And that's the power that he commands. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's up. And the power that you command, that's what's up. Anybody, Jazz having her moment right now. Donald, crazy. Everybody's doing a thing. It's just about how you show up. And remember, this is a marathon. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop is something you live, rap is something you do. Live this shit. Don't burn bridges and keep this shit moving. You're so young, and I'm not even preaching to you right now because you already know you wise beyond your years. And I knew that when I first met you. And sky's the limit right now.
No, facts. And like, on another thing on the J Tide shit, like, we talk so much, and I love it because I was telling them, like, before the show dropped, I was just like, I feel like it's gonna be two winners. And I mean, obviously you'll know it and you'll see it, but like J Tide has gotten more notoriety, that I say, off of this than I have, and I'm so happy for him. Like, he literally deserved it. I'm so glad. So it's like, shit, nigga, if I got this prize $250, I can invest into my career, and he can still invest in his career the same way. Like, he's gotten so much notoriety and so much clout off it that he deserves. So it's like, you know what? Like, I never take anything away from anybody. Like, Jazz just came up here on High Off Life and they going crazy. So it's like, if you're an artist, at the end of the day, it's your responsibility to take your career where you want it to be. You know, we can't be sitting around, shout out to Netflix, but we can't be sitting around waiting on Netflix or BT or a record label. If they come, they come. If they don't, it's like, fuck them. Like I know what I put into this game. So it's like, I'm not, bro, I got so many years ahead of me. I'm not trying to get ahead of myself. It's like, whoever's with me, great. The rest of them, like, it's so much room on the bandwagon. Like, they gonna be here. And it's like, it's a new era. Like, who's taking this era up? Like, I just turned 23 yesterday. So it's like,
happy motherfucking birthday.
Matter of fact,
happy
2
birthday,
days ago,
DRETL.
right?
Let's go.
So it's like, but it's like, bro, like, out of all of these artists, these hip hop people that we got, who's gonna be young and bold? Like, it's my shit now. It's me. I don't even see no one talking like that. Like, it's so crazy to put them words out of your mouth, but like, I know what I am. Like, I'm not taking it lightly. So it's like, I'm not caring about how slow I start or how fast I start. Like, I know where it's going. So that's just facts. I got nothing else to say about it.
With or without Netflix, with or without High Off Life, you got God in your life, man. And your race is your race. And I appreciate and respect it. We will always be here as a platform and as an outlet, and most importantly, as a homie and a resource. You know what I mean? So much success to you, DRETL.
Yes, sir.
Much love, bro.
Always
and thank you
love.
for standing on business, coming here to give us the first freestyle and first interview. And real quick, because we didn't talk about this, you saw it in real time with Hitmaker walking out, and he stood on business, and the other homie that was like, nah, you got to start with the phone call and go into a hit. You want a hit, right? What y'all missing is that he was like, nah, I don't need the hit. I need to tell my story. Netflix did a good job of showing that. But when he did that, and then halfway through the song, when he said, Hitmaker, we got a hit, in so many words, and he was just like this, he was giving up the ghost, bro.
And that's me writing in the moment. You know,
he left, and
what people don't realize is like, like Hitmaker left in the same song. I said, fly nigga, and I'm paid too. My nigga Hit probably done made more hits than Babe Ruth. I know we wasn't seeing eye to eye. At least I stayed true. So like he didn't even hear that until I said it to him live. Like I spoke to him. I looked at him and I spoke to him. I did that the whole show. Like I was just taking my moment and putting it to pen. That's all I know how to do. So,
and you have to respect that. If anything, man, just respect being in the moment, man. Get in the comments. I'm sure y'all gonna be in the comments. I welcome it.
Right.
You know, it's all love, man. But the most important thing is that you support Dre, you support Jay, you support Donald, you support Jazz, you support Diamond, you support Cali, you support Ching, you support everybody that was on the show, because at the end of the day, it's an outlet, it's exposure, and support what you love. Don't support what's force-fed to you. Love the show, watch the next season. Watch France, watch the first season. Support indie artists. DRETL, it's your boy Mike Sick, High Off Life TV.
Look, hey, wait. 2 things. High Off Life, shout out them. Always film. Mike Sick, always film. I got to do this before I get out. Shout out to Lotto. Shout out to Lotto. Look, I done seen y'all on the internet talking about I'm Lotto little cousin. I am not Lotto little cousin. I don't know her from a can of paint before I went on that show. But shout out to Ludacris and DJ Khaled and all of the judges, but specifically shout out to Lotto. She real, always show love, mentorship, all that. Hey, shout out High Off Life. I had to get that in though.
Sure, bro. We appreciate you coming through. Before we get out of here, we have a special gift for you from Hakeem Pope. Me? Yeah. For you, man. Like, it's real, bro. I want you to know that the love and support is real. Artist Hakeem Pope made a painting for you, bro. Right here. Ooh, with the skyline. Let's go, man. Here, like, pull up. Step over a little bit. That's crazy. Go, man. Let's go, man. Y'all give it up for that, man. That's love, bro. Let's go, man. Let me say this too, bro. You can choose to be a hater, or you can show some fucking love, because the love that you give is the love that you get back. And if you don't get it back, that's okay, because that doesn't change your character and who you are, man. Live like that. Don't be a fucking hater. You know what I mean? DRETL, my boy, appreciate you, man. Summer Hill, y'all should be proud. Atlanta, y'all should be proud.
Summer Hill, Zone 3.
Let's go,
ATL,
man.
GSU, NSAID, all that. Let's go, MTM. Hey, man, y'all know.
Live Hip Hop Daily, High Off Life TV, Hakeem Pope, Gianna, what's up? Man, shout out to everybody in the building. Leland's in the building. You know what I'm saying? The Olympics in the building.
Manager all the time. Shout out Gianna, man. Shout out my boy Alex in the cut, too.
Alex, what up, man? Goddamn. Alex, what up? Direct in the building, man. H, Chinatown Markets in the building. They gave us NBA Jam. I don't know. It's a good time to be alive, man. Put God first, family next, and everything else. Believe in that, then believe in yourself. Together through life. This is High Off Life TV. DRETL, your boy Mike.
Yeah, project on the way.